Welcome to Comics Off the Top. My name's Adam, and in this video we're going to be previewing and discussing the upcoming Marvel comic NFT drop on the Veve app, Captain America 117. The NFT version of the comic Captain America 117 is going to be dropping on Tuesday the 1st of February at 8 AM Pacific time, or for me and my Australian-based Victorian friends, that's Wednesday 2nd of Feb at 3 AM. And before I go any further, I must say this video is not financial advice and purely for entertainment value. Do your due diligence, and in the end of the day, do what you want with your own money. This comic will be arriving in blind box format and costing 6.99 gems. This comic book, as usual, will be featuring 5 different covers, including a common, uncommon, rare, ultra rare, and the much loved secret rare. Veve will be putting out 30,000 mints of this comic, which is pretty standard for a Marvel comic drop on the app. Now into the good stuff. Captain America 117 is a key Silver Age comic featuring the first appearance of the Falcon. Written by Stan Lee and drawn by Gene Colan, it was released in September 1969 and revealed to the world the first black American superhero in a mainstream comic. And before everyone starts writing nasty things in the comment section of this video, yes, Black Panther came out first, arriving in Fantastic Four number 52 in July 66. And while Black Panther is the first black superhero to appear in mainstream comics, he is from Wakanda, which means Sam Wilson is the first American black superhero to appear in the mainstream comic world. This comic book of Captain America 117 was a hugely significant step forward in comics. In 1969, protests of the Vietnam War and civil rights were super common and very, very much so at the forefront of the world's focus. But never to shy away from incorporating real-world politics and issues inside their comics, Stan Lee and Gene Colan co-created the Falcon to aid Captain America in their ventures. These days, Sam Wilson and his red, white, and blue costume is well known and plastered all over the MCU. With Sam portrayed wonderfully in the live-action version by Anthony Mackie, the Falcon character has flown to even higher heights, sorry for the really bad pun, as being officially handed the shield and title of Captain America from Steve Rogers himself. But that iconic look of the Falcon with his wings and his red, white, and blue colors is a slightly different thing that we see inside this comic. Wearing a red and green costume with a trained Falcon psychic named Redwing by his side, Falcon in this issue was just an unnamed resident of Harlem who replied to an ad from a group of men looking for a hunting Falcon for a job. But the men turned out to be Nazis, of course it's a Captain America comic, and named themselves the Exiles, and are aligned with the Red Skull. Falcon escapes from them and meets Steve Rogers, aka Captain America, who encourages him to become the costume hero Falcon, and trains him up to inspire the locals and lead the fight against the Exiles. But it isn't until issue 118 of Captain America that we find out Falcon's real name of Sam Wilson. These days, Sam Wilson is a mainstay in the MCU and has his own set of mechanical wings that allows flight, and his trained Falcon Redwing is actually a robot rather than a real Falcon. Of course, this isn't the first time we see Sam Wilson, aka the Falcon, in NFT format on the app. The first time we saw Sam Wilson on the app was in the very first Marvel Mighty series as a common. We've also seen a comic on the app already featuring Sam Wilson in Captain America #1, in which he takes over the shield and mantle of Captain America. But the big question, should you care about this comic? And the answer is plain and simple, absolutely. As if the cultural significance wasn't enough for this Marvel Silver Age key comic, the first appearance of a well-known and much-loved character featured heavily in the MCU is a must-have. A physical graded 9.6 copy of this book can fetch you up to over 11,000 USD, with 9.8 copies of it being hotly contested whenever they pop up. So if you are lucky enough to hit this drop, I would be suggesting to hold on to that book and maybe start stacking a few extras for the future. Silver Age Marvel comics like this are highly desirable collectors, and this book in particular holds a lot of cultural value as well. But what do you think of this comic? Are you excited about it? Are you going to be going for it? Let me know in the comment section of this video what your thoughts are. Well, that's me done. Thank you so much for watching this video. If you enjoy my content, please make sure you like and comment down below if you're new to the channel or you haven't subscribed yet. I'd love to consider maybe hitting that bell icon and coming on with me on my YouTube journey. I've got plenty more comic related videos to come out, along with a bunch of Veve stuff as well. But apart from all that, thank you so much for watching. Please make sure you're staying safe, staying healthy, being amazing, and as always, I will see you in the next one.